Hi guys, happy holidays. I'm just gonna be talking about what the fuck happened in this decade, and uh, I'll be categorizing things from school, friends, sad and happy things. So yeah, school, this decade, I started like the grade of school I was in when this decade started was about second grade. But yeah, and it was okay. I mean, it was second grade. It wasn't that hard, and I met some pretty great people in the process. We'll speak about that later. Third grade was when I got my test anxiety when we started the state test. Fourth grade is when I started getting bullied, and yeah, that wasn't fun. And I made another friend that I sadly don't see anymore, or even talk anymore. Fifth grade was when I moved, and my family, just got a house, so that was a new place for me to adjust to. And, fifth grade is where I met two of my ex-friends, and, I got bullied again. I'm gonna talk about why I was bullied, but I think you guys could probably guess, but sixth grade sucked because it was the beginning of middle school, and I was just trying to adjust to a new environment again, and, I had a really bad social studies teacher who, I got a concussion in gym, a really bad one, and my whole school was using iPads, and I couldn't really look at a screen at the time, so that wasn't fun. So she refused to give me paper copies of my work, so I couldn't actually get my grade up. Yeah. Seventh grade is when my crash happened, I guess you could say. My grandpa died. My dad went into the hospital. Abusive teachers, depression, suicidal shit, and all that. Wasn't fun either. But, yeah. Eighth grade, was bad as well. I didn't really, go to school as much, but I still passed. I was in the mental hospital 3 times this year. And, well, technically 2 times. But in 8th grade, I was in 2 times as well. Depression just kicked my ass, and anxiety is a bitch, with school. And I had a really bad social worker who just made everything worse. And my 9th grade year, I'm still in freshman, so I just started high school in September, and I'm currently not in school at the moment because of my school anxiety. Literally every time I walk into the high school, I want to murder myself, but that's not really fun. And my 9th grade year so far, the only thing that was good is that I had a really good buddy in one of the classrooms. His name was Slytherin. He was a snake, and he was my bud. Yes, I'm not afraid of snakes, and yes, I love them. But I think that's all I'm going to say about my school, because I could ramble on about my school life forever. But let's get to my friends. I met my best friend to this day. I met her in 2nd grade. She was also a redhead, which was cool. She wore glasses, and we kind of just connected in the first day I came to school, because I currently moved when I was in the beginning of 2nd grade. Me and her really kicked it off, and we would not want to be separated in like classes. Well, in class, and always wanted to be partners, and joined at the hip. 3rd grade, we were still together, and I didn't really make any other friends because we had each other, so, and 4th grade, we were separated, which wasn't fun. I met my friend Ariel, which I don't talk to anymore. Sadly, we kind of just drifted apart. And in 5th grade, I moved to Brockport, and not to Brockport, to Irondequoit, and I met 2 of my ex-friends, who I do not speak to anymore, but I don't hate them. And honestly, I'm glad that I was friends with them for a small period of time, but I do not want to be their friends again. And then in 6th grade, no, not 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade? Okay, that was 5th grade. Now 6th grade. 6th grade was probably the peak of my friend group starting. Middle school just started, and everything was great. First day of 6th grade, I clicked with 2 girls at the time. One was named Olivia, and the other one was named Alana. I'm sorry, Tyler, but this was 6th grade. We really hit it off, and it was great. They were my best friends, and we really, me and Olivia, loved each other so much, and we would talk all the time, and like compliment on art and talk about her OC's stupid little stories, even though her stories were so cool. And I'm still friends with Olivia to this day, but our relationship is kind of rocky because she's always busy and I'm over here with like a sack of logs. But besides the point. Since I haven't been in school, we haven't talked as much. She doesn't text me, so I don't really know how we are, but I still love her, and I miss her. And then in 7th grade, I met my friend Skylar, and Tyler, Alana turned into Tyler in late 7th grade, I believe. And then I met one of my closest friends, that I have like a really close relationship with, like Shaylin, or the one I met in 2nd grade, and Olivia. His name is Miles, and he is my little brother. Not technically, but he's my little brother, and I love him to death, and I fight for his life like every time I'm with him, because he suffers with depression like me. But those are my friends, and I honestly love them to death. Now to the good stuff that happened. I got into the show My Little Pony, which sparked my art career, I guess you can say. And when my brother introduced me to anime, I also fell in love with it, and then started to fall in love with animation and the anime art style. I was still drawing ponies, but I wasn't as much as I used to. So anime kind of sparked a new part of me, and I couldn't be happier. Couple shows I've watched is Sword Art Online, Fairy Tail, Hanamataya, Madoka Magica, Yuki Yuna is a Hero, My Hero Academia, which is my number one favorite anime at the moment, Seven Deadly Sins, what? There's more, but I can't think of them at the moment. But yeah, anime has saved my life, basically, because My Hero Academia is such an inspiring anime, and I honestly will die for it. I can't die until I see Ochako and Deku get together. OTP. Also, I'm a Deku fangirl, which is probably no surprise. Because I'm literally wearing my OC's, well, my persona is literally wearing the colors of Deku and shit. But my love for art and animation has not changed when I was younger. Especially when I was younger, I would doodle on my coloring books. I wouldn't color, I would draw on my coloring books because I liked making my own pictures. And the bad stuff, depression hit me like a fucking truck. Suicidal shit and anxiety also hit like a fucking truck. But I could go on and on about my mental shit, so all I can say is I have a few therapists for different things, and I'm getting the help I need during those times. I'm trying not to make this video very long because I recorded a 25-minute one and tried to upload it and it wouldn't upload, so I tried to make things really short. But thank you if you're listening to this all the way through. I appreciate you and I love you guys. YouTube, I didn't mention it, but YouTube has been a big thing for me as well. As early as YouTube has been, I was technically, like, born with YouTube, because it came out just a year after I was born. And I've been kind of on YouTube my whole entire freaking life, so, yeah. But I'm not a big YouTuber, but I hope to put more videos up in 2020 because depression and stuff just makes me really unmotivated to do anything. But I'm trying my hardest, and I love you guys, and I'm going to stop talking because I ramble too much. I love you, I love you, I love you, and also Dallas, I'm sorry I didn't mention you, but he's my boyfriend, and I love you too. Love you, bye.